Saturday night's main event is this Saturday, and boy howdy, I'll tell you what, I actually have memories of Saturday night main event from way back in the day, and man, that was the best. Randomly, I never knew when it was going to happen, but suddenly, every once in a while, I would see on NBC Hulk Hogan telling you, hey brother, you better be watching wrestling this Saturday, and wow, I couldn't believe it. Staying up past 11 o'clock to watch wrestling, it was crazy, awesome, and amazing. I loved it. I remember Hulk Hogan superplexing the big boss man off the top of the big blue steel cage. Back in the day, that was a spectacular feat of daredevil-ism. Not by today's standards. I mean, if you don't shatter a bone in your body, did you really jump off a cage? That's how it is today. But back then, a suplex off that cage, wow, wow, wow. I remember also when Hogan and Warrior, there was miscommunication. I think they were fighting Mr. Perfect and the genius Leahy Poffo, and then those two were at it, nose to nose. Oh my God, the heavyweight champion, the Intercontinental champion, both the biggest faces of the company, they just almost went to blows at Royal Rumble, and now here they are. They're exploding. Man, it was so good. It was so good. Saturday night's main event. So many fond memories. And let me tell you, do you think we're going to get a couple big moments this Saturday? I don't know. We got to get something. We got to get something big. Why bother having Saturday night's main event if we're not going to do something huge and amazing? Now, back in the day, they didn't have Raw and SmackDown to progress storylines, and they actually used Saturday night's main event to do that, but I don't know. I think there's possibility. Now, it is at 8 p.m., and we are going to do a live stream on this channel, but let's do our predictions. It's kind of like a mini PLE in that there are 5 matches announced, maybe one more depending on how SmackDown goes, but I think 5 is Triple H's magic number, and let's get started with Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre. This one kind of came out of nowhere and yet doesn't feel rushed either, which is surprising and good. I think the end game of this feud is actually Jey Uso versus Drew McIntyre, but right now we gotta have Sami Zayn. Now on the surface, it should seem like an easy victory for Drew McIntyre. You know, he's coming off a huge feud with Punk, had him have a win, especially on a prominent stage like Saturday night's main event. The guy's a beast and a monster. However, like I said, the end game is Jey Uso. So what if Jey Uso interferes here and costs Drew the win? I said in the hot take video that Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn are both characters who can eat losses, and it really doesn't affect them. Sami, it doesn't affect because he just will pick himself up and brush off the loss and just continue forward until he gets the victories that he needs. But Drew McIntyre, on the other hand, he gets a loss and then he gets indignant. He says he's the victim, and it just makes him more of a martyr in his own eyes. So very different philosophies, but at the end of the day, both can lose, which is great for your character. You don't want to be someone like Gunther, who when he starts to pile up losses, it destroys him. But these two, they can both lose. That said, I don't think we're bringing in Jey Uso just yet, and I say that we have Drew McIntyre, Claymore kick, Sami Zayn, and 1, 2, 3, Drew McIntyre is your winner, and then we go to Raw, where Jey Uso and Drew will confront each other, but that's Raw. This is the main event. Next up is the Women's US title. Now, this one's not set in stone yet. We won't know until Friday. Your opportunities here are Bayley, Tiffany Stratton, Chelsea Green, and Meacham. Any one of them would be a fantastic U.S. champion. Bayley would be the one that seems to be the odds-on favorite because she was a world champion in the past. However, I'm hoping they don't do that. I don't want a world champion to be your first champion now that Naomi is out. Naomi was actually my pick, but c'est la vie, says the old folks. It goes to show that you just can never tell. So now I say no Bayley, no champions, and so we have Chelsea Green winning on Friday. So now we go over to who's going to win between Tiffany Stratton and Meacham. I think Tiffany would be the ideal first champion, but the fact that she has the money in the bank, she can survive, and boom, Meacham. And now we have a rematch. Meacham versus Chelsea Green from earlier in the year when they had a dumpster match. rematch, a rare women's feud that didn't involve a title, and yet here they are in the rematch involving a title, and I'm saying we're going to give it to Chelsea Green. I think Meacham would be the better champion right now because she's not a comedic character. However, Chelsea Green is the low-key MVP of the women's division. She is just such a refreshing change of pace. But the fact is, the only reason why I want Meacham as the first champion is because of the comedic roots of Chelsea Green. But that said, Chelsea Green is a phenomenal wrestler, and I think that they are going to reward her at Saturday's main event as your first U.S. champion, and that won't make me sad. Just because I'd rather Meacham do it, I actually, in my heart, I like Chelsea Green better as a character, so I will be happy to have Chelsea Green as my first U.S. Women's Champion, and that's who I'm picking. And who's going to be the first Wrestle Chop Champion? Yeah, that's right. When I hit 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away a belt. I'll give away this belt. I got Undisputed. I got the Winged Eagles. I got the Smoking Skull. I'm going to give it away. 10,000 subscribers. All you got to do to win, comment below. Also, you got to be a subscriber and you got to hit the bell notification. And if you're so kind, hit a thumbs up. It helps the engagement of the channel. Ultimately, the end goal for me in giving away these fantastic belts is to thank you, men and women, for actually participating in the channel, but selfishly, I want to quit my job, go full-time, and just create YouTube content non-stop. I want to stream NXT, Raw, SmackDown, PLE, Saturday Night's Main Event, anything that has to do with wrestling. I'll stream it if I have enough people that want me to, and I want to produce videos all the freaking time. But let's get to the next match. Let's go crazy here because I am proposing a huge shakeup. We're at the triple threat. This was supposed to be just Finn Balor versus Gunther, but then Damian Priest got involved. And so you're probably thinking that I'm going to pick Damian Priest. Well, you are wrong. I'm going with Finn Balor. Yes, I promised myself I would never get invested in Finn Balor again. I said, no, never again. You've hurt me too many times, WWE, by booking Finn Balor into a match where he has to win, where he cannot lose, and then you make him lose. And I'm like, oh, never again. I said, after Bad Blood, I will never have faith in Finn Balor again, and I'm breaking that oath that I made to myself in that this Saturday night, I am picking Finn Balor to be the world champion. I don't know if he's going to come out as the Demon or if he's just going to come out as Finn Balor. But when it's all said and done, somehow, some way, he's going to get the pin on Damian Priest. So Gunther doesn't have to lose, even though his aura has been taking hit after hit. They're not going to let him lose. They're going to give the pin to Damian Priest. Now Gunther can chase the title once more, saying he never actually lost the title, and Finn Balor is your new champion. Now, I don't know how long he's going to hold it, but he's going to hold it long enough to at least get to Netflix, and there is rumors that he's up for a push. So I am believing once more, but don't you hurt me again, Triple H. Do not hurt me again, Triple H. I am believing in Finn Balor, and I am believing in you, Triple H, to give him his flowers. Please, Triple H, world title, Finn Balor, that's my pick. Let's go to his fellow Judgment Day colleague, Liv Morgan. She's fighting Io Sky. I would love for Io to win this match and then Rhea to chase Io and not Liv. And Liv can just be done with Rhea Ripley and they can have new storylines and just create chaos wherever they may go. However, nope, not happening. Liv Morgan gonna get the pin. What's gonna happen here? I bet Rhea gets involved and accidentally hits Io Sky. That's right. Io Sky is going to lose because of Rhea Ripley. 1, 2, 3, Liv Morgan wins. But then, it's not over though. I'm going to book just a little further down the road. So then we have Rhea and Liv go to night 1 on Netflix. Rhea's going to win. But guess who's going to win the Rumble? Io freaking Sky. And Io's going to go back to that Saturday Night's Main Event where she's like, hey, you cost me the title. I should be champion. And they're going to have their matchup at WrestleMania. And then I say Tiffany cashes in. But don't tell anybody I said that, all right? That's between me, you, and 7,067 subscribers on this channel right now. Our final match, unless they add another one on SmackDown. And if they did that, it would have to be somewhere along the lines of, I don't know, LA Knight versus Shinsuke? Maybe LA Knight versus Solo Sikoa. If that's the case, Solo's gonna win. LA Knight is not beating Solo Sikoa. No one's beating Solo Sikoa. And but if it's LA Knight versus Shinsuke, I'm picking Shinsuke also. Shinsuke's gonna win. LA Knight, I don't know. His stock has fallen. I'm still a big fan though. Let's see how he recovers on Friday though. Let's just say there's no sixth match added, and we're just gonna go with the final match of the night: Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens. And I would love Kevin Owens to win. In my heart, Kevin Owens is gonna win. However, in reality, Cody Rhodes isn't even a question. Cody Rhodes, he has adrenaline in his soul, and he's going to come out, and he's going to whoa all the way to victory. Now, Randy Orton might get involved. I could see Randy Orton even getting involved somehow, some way. That way, after this match, Kevin Owens can then redirect his anger towards Randy Orton. However, that said, with or without the Viper, Cody Rhodes is going to win. They are not going to hot potato the title. I would love for Kevin to win and then Cody to win it back at Netflix Night 1, but nope, not happening. The Rock is the one who's going to take it off him. Right or wrong, it's going to be The Rock. Off chance Roman, nobody else is going to take that title off of Cody Rhodes. It is what it is. There are some things in life we've got to accept. Death, taxes, and a bloodline member is going to be the guy who rips that title off of Cody Rhodes. Those are the three things that are just God ordained, basically. And Cody Rhodes is going to win. He's just going to win. I don't know what to say. I don't want him to win. I think it would freshen up his title run. I think it would be amazing if Kevin Owens won. He's doing such great heel work. I love Kevin Owens, but be it as it may, the people behind TKO, they love Cody Rhodes just a wee bit more. So Cody Rhodes is walking in, walking out champion, and those are my predictions for Saturday night's main event. Hope you join me live stream, and then we'll do hot takes, and then, I don't know, I guess we'll just have to go into watch Raw together as well. We're going to be eating good when it comes to wrestling. Guys, girls, what are your predictions? Do you think I'm like flat out wrong? If I'm flat out wrong, it's going to be with Finn Balor. I already know I should have voiced my support for him. I think Triple H is listening, and he's like, we got Ken to believe in Finn again. Then he pushes a button, and that instantly stops the Finn push. But we'll see. Comment below your picks or the picks that you think that I got wrong. Guys, girls, I'll see you for SmackDown, and then I'll see you for Saturday night's main event. Have a great day.